Hey everyone, I'm David and this is a Let's Play of Mudrunners, a Spintires game. I was asked to review this from Gaz. You can see where the publishers got in contact, which is Focus Home Interactive, I'm sure. Said, do you want to review? And he said yes, because he knew I loved this game from years back, well not years, a couple of years back, when it came out in beta on PC. I actually wrote about its coming to console years ago when it was done by Obi, and they said it was going to come out to consoles, but it never happened. And I never even had people coming to the site and asking, when's it coming out? I said, I don't know much more. But anyway, it is finally here. It came out yesterday. I was supposed to have a review and visuals up, but I lost my hard drive due to corruption of some data, and I am doing all this again. This is take 2 of my visuals and the review, so everything will be going up as quick as I can. But anyway, enough chatter, let's get into the game. We're going to do challenges, because it's like bite-sized pieces of what you can do in the full game. It's just like little chunks of it, but in the game you could do, everything you see. So as you can see, I've done all the challenges. I've gotten 3 stars on a lot of them. Some of them are quite hard, like tow that out of the water. It is a bit of a nightmare. I don't think we'll get started on that one. That's a stupid one. But here we go. Anyway, we're preparing the fuel, because this is the more, how when I played it, this is what basically was for me. So we'll jump in. I'm still yapping too much, it seems. I'm not going to find that score set pumping, because it's a bit of a nightmare. So this vehicle, as you can see, the fuel is gone, and so we need to move to that truck. You could do this all from the joypad, which is great. You couldn't do this from on the last game. It was mostly like keyboard and joypad or steering wheel. So this has been damaged. So we can't fill the petrol, we can't fill the other truck with gas till we get this fixed. So what we need to do is go to the map, and we can see the B66, which has a trailer for repairals. So we need to take the parking brake off, start the engine, all-wheel drive, and I think that's it. So get this camera moved the way we like it. The one thing you'll fight with the most is the camera. Well, at that, between that and the mud, because the no, don't go. Just go, keep going, come on, just keep going, just keep pushing it. I think I'm stuck. So before I get back to that, we'll get back to the camera. I'll show you the automatic winch. I did that on purpose, you see, to show you this. The auto winch is a new feature of the game. For me it is anyway. I don't think it was in the last game. But you had to winch it by yourself. You had to basically go to winch mode, click your mouse to your vehicle and then to a tree. So, but with this you just press Y, it shows you a bunch. You press Y again, accelerate to keep it moving, and hold Y to winch. Winch. Am I saying that correctly, or am I saying winch? So we have to quickly do release. I would love a quick release where I could just press Y maybe like twice, twice, and it would de-winch. Is that a word? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, you'd be fighting the camera and the mud just as much as each other. The camera's a bit awkward, but it is quite good for those, to see if what vehicle, like what wheel's not spinning, and when it comes to I'm oversteering again. When it comes to when you're on a cliff edge and you want to make sure you're not going to go off the cliff, so you move that camera around. There's something about the steering which I'll tell you in a minute, but let me get this done first. So we're here now. Never mind. We could park brake, and then we go to advanced mode, hit the utility attachment, repair the fuel truck, and then we could change truck. Oops, that's it. Change truck to the B1 free. So we're that. And we notice we don't have much fuel in the tanker for that, so we need to go to the fueling station, which is just up there. We need to take the parking brake off. I need to get rid of that mute sound from my TV, which you can't see. And here we go. All-wheel drive and diff lock is usually a must for the mud. There's times where you can't switch it off and it comes in helpful, but for these short journeys, just keep it all on. Look at that mud deform, that's great. So yeah, the steering in this game, it's not like your other, racing games and driving games. It doesn't. Your steering doesn't center as quickly as you're used to. It takes a while, and it's because you're driving a heavy vehicle through thick mud, and the physics not going to be there. But plus, it's more for like if you want to be a bit more delicate. It takes a wee bit of time to get used to. I'm still trying to get used to it after all this time, but I mean, once you get it, you'd be thanking for it. You don't want you don't want it when you're going around a cliff edge, and your steering just to self-center for you just topple down. And I'm doing hand signals again. You can't see me. So we'll follow this up. This fell up, mate. I'm not paying for this. And we're done. We can start going again. Turn around, go back to the truck, and we'll get going. Whoop, reverse. Yeah. The main thing about this game is the mud physics. It is pretty good. I love racing games like MotorStorm and all that didn't have the best mud physics, but it didn't have to because you're racing for it. This is all about getting stuck in the mud, and it goes back to the name, Spintires, because you will be spinning your tires quite a bit. Come on, keep going. Sometimes it's just better to keep it in first gear because when you get slow down, that's when it could hurt you the most. And it does have like a partial manual gearbox. I'll show you that later on. Let's just get up here. Turn around. Just come on. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm a bit rusty at doing videos, as you can notice. I was never good at doing videos in the first place, but I'm extremely rusty now. Fuel that up. That's that fueled. We'll change truck. So you can see the fuel in the trailer now. That's quite cool. I find it quite cool. It's just little small things which is different from the original game, which I love. I mean, the original game was fine. It was a good game, but it needed work for it to be a full release game and for it to come to consoles, of course. Right, let's go to the map and I could show you stuff. So usually you could just take that road, go around and bingo bango, you're at the lumber mill. But one of the objectives asked me not to cross the bridge, so we'll have to go by the water. So we could plot our course using the analog stick and the map. It's a bit hard at times because it's not like a mouse or anything. It's a bit sensitive. I don't know if you could turn that down actually. It'd be quite nice if you could. There we go. That'll be fine. It's just a rough guide to know where you're going. It doesn't have to be perfect. Come on, let's get going. Look at all that. See, as I mean, you can barely see the things. You've got to always play, see the truck in the path. So you have to play with your map quite a bit. Unless you want to go truck view. Which we can. Come on, that's it. So we'll start turning into this. Nice wide turn because we've got a trailer. And it's time to cross the water. We could go in. You can get water damage. That's when there is a warning when it does that. It'll say like water level dangerous or something. And that's basically the water getting into the engine. That Ford is quite small. I don't know, is that a Ford? I can't remember. We don't really use the word up here that much. Come on, that's it. I can use the gear stick now if I want, so I can move the gear up to 1. That will give me first gear and it won't, try to get into second. So I could take this nice and easy. But sometimes it's a bit too slow. So I want a bit of power sometimes. Like now. Hey, full power. Come on, round the corner. The game is quite slow. It's more stressful when when you start doing the big hauls and all that. There's more going on. You've got to think about if your truck gets stuck, you've got to send out another vehicle to save it. But it's a nice change of pace compared to like shooters going about or racers and all that. But it's a nice change of pace, as I say. So it won't suit everybody, but it suits me. It suits me. Sometimes I just want to relax for a bit and drive a couple of big ass trucks. There we go. Now we're in the lumberyard. We could brake, go to the outside view, and we can unload. And you can hear that heavy metal music in the background. That's us saying, "Yes, you're near the lumberyard. Walk on." I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not funny. We turn to the main menu. So that is Mudrunners Spintires game. It is out now. It's about £26 in the UK. I could be wrong. It's £28. I can't remember too well. But it's out now. PC. If you're a owner of the original game and you have it on Steam, you should be able to get 50% off if I remember correctly. But I don't know if there's a time scale or if you get a voucher coming in or how it works. But there's that. But yeah, it's out now for PS4, PC, and Xbox One. And if you like your simulator games, you'll love this. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.